everybody, welcome back to Jesse's Kitchen. Tonight we are going to be making sirloin and cherry shallot sauce. So as you can see, this is one of the HelloFresh meals that you've probably seen on commercials, but something you probably didn't know is you can pick up these meals at Target, right in their grocery section. So these meals are portioned out for servings for 2 people, and they're ready to go in 40 minutes. So let's go ahead and get started. I have already cut up the potatoes and cleaned them, and also cut up the green beans, so they are all ready to go. The first step in is look at our directions located on the inside of the package. And right now they have it as preheat oven to 450 degrees. And of course, like I had mentioned, make sure you wash and dry all produce. The next step for us is to go ahead and slice up the potatoes. So I have already done that along with the green beans. Sliced them up, washed them, they're all ready to go. Along with that step, we also need to toss them in a large bowl with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. So that's the next step that we'll do. Something else really cool that I wanted to mention before we go any further. With the HelloFresh meals, everything comes out pre-portioned, so you never have too much, not enough food. So with this next step with seasoning our potatoes, they even gave us garlic powder. So I'm going to go ahead and add that garlic powder with our salt and pepper onto the potatoes. We've got our potatoes all seasoned up. You'll notice that I've got everything pushed off to one side. That is on purpose. So our potatoes are going to cook for about 10 minutes on 450, and then I'm going to take those back out, and I'm going to add our green beans on the other side, which I will then season and go over those instructions further once we've got our potatoes all cooked. Now that the potatoes are cooking, we're also going to start cooking our steak while we wait for the potatoes. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to open it up from our package that we got with HelloFresh, and we're going to want to pat the steak dry. Also, we're going to want to get out a pan to cook the steak in, drizzle the pan with olive oil, and then we'll start cooking out the steak. So our potatoes are done cooking, so now I'm going to add the green beans to the other side of that pan, along with some Parmesan cheese that, again, HelloFresh has provided for us. So once you've gotten to this step, your pan should look like this, well divided out between the potatoes and the green beans, and the directions that you get with the HelloFresh kit will also show you some really great guiding pictures for you to follow along with the instructions. So now we're going to cook our green beans. Alright, so our shallots are cooking on the stovetop right now, and the next step is for us to add some vinegar. So it's going to be 2 1/2 teaspoon vinegar, and then next with that we're going to add our stock concentrate, which is in the pink package here, and our vinegar is in this small little cute bottle. And then we're also going to be adding 1/4 cup of water, and that's all going to simmer together for about 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so we are all done cooking our food, and this is now my favorite part of the cooking session, where we get to put together all of the food and make it look like a masterpiece. So we've got our steak, and it's divided up between 2 portions, just so you guys can see what it's like if you and a friend or you and your partner were to cook together, the different portion sizes that you would get. So I've got my steak. I also have my shallot sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pour an even amount on both steaks. Let you see this a little bit. Okay, then we'll do the other steak. Alright. And then the next part that we're going to go ahead and divide up is going to be our potatoes and our green beans. So I'm just going to grab a spatula. Alright, so our potatoes and our green beans look pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and show you here once I can get them up off the pan. So we drizzled that Parmesan on there. So nice and hot, and it looks, like I said, a masterpiece. So we're gonna put a little bit in one dish along with some of the green beans that are cooked right next to them. And again, those also had some Parmesan cheese on there. We'll divide that up into one dish. And then we'll go ahead and put the rest in the other dish. So, like I said, this is super nice for, you know, if you're not sure what to make, it gives you ideas when you go and if you shop at Target, what kind of meals you can make. And the cool thing is, once you buy one of these recipes, you can keep the instructions and go ahead and make it over again. So if maybe you weren't looking to purchase the whole pack and you could find things a little bit cheaper and you're on a budget, feel free to do that, because it's a cool way to try out HelloFresh. Again, it's really nice because this is portion sized. You don't overeat. You don't really have leftovers unless it's just one of you eating. Then it's really nice because you can have dinner and then you can also have lunch for tomorrow, which is also another reason why I'm showing you portion sized the two different meals. So that is our HelloFresh meal for tonight. Like I said, you can pick these up at Target. There's a bunch of different meals that you can get as well that are HelloFresh. And Target is also doing meals similar to this where you can just pick up the bag, grab it and go and make the meal at home. So, hope you enjoyed this dinner tonight, and I hope you give this a try on your own.